Hi gang, Bill Greenberg with PhoneScholar.com. Today is Thursday, September 9th, 2010, and here's a brief summary of what's on the website today. And of course, to see the full stories of what's on the website, please go to www.PhoneScholar.com, or you can always send me questions at blogquestions@PhoneScholar.com. And here we go. Basically, I have to give a big shout out and thank you to PhoneDog.com today, because most of the stuff that I got came from them, and made my job easy because we just put a bunch of videos on today. So here we go. Samsung Fascinate Verizon unboxing, and Aaron from PhoneDog.com is doing an unboxing of the Fascinate. As I said, these videos are going to be coming fast and furious. I'm sure they're going to have, as Aaron mentioned, probably some dogfights. I wouldn't be surprised to see all 4 Galaxy S phones in a dogfight, since they did 4 before. And I'm sure there's also going to be a video review coming down the road. So a little more on the Fascinate, but basically the cool thing of what PhoneDog does is it's not just them taking it out of the box, but they also go through a few apps. Aaron goes through a few apps on there, so it gives a good idea of what's going on the phone. He talks a little bit about what the actual phone does and some of the things that it may not do. He does obviously compare, since it's the 4th of the Galaxy S line. He does compare it a little bit to the other Galaxy S, and in fact does a small side-by-side with the Epic at the end, the Sprint 4G Epic. So really good. One of the drawbacks, it's about a 10-minute video, so it's not horrendous, and just to let you know what I do with these videos is I review them first, write some notes on them, and then put them up there. So the one drawback with this one, it doesn't come with headphones. So if you were looking for that, now he does get the demo version. I can't imagine that the real version is going to be that much different. Maybe the real version will come with headphones, I'm not sure. Next, video, again these are all videos, is the Samsung Seek from Boost Mobile unboxing. And PhoneDog did do the Samsung Seek for Sprint, but now it's for Boost, and there are a little few differences. Again, this is Sydney from PhoneDog.com. Now I know a lot of you may not be into Boost Mobile, but first of all, I will say that anytime you can put Cindy on the camera instead of me, she's much more pleasant to look at than I am, so that's enjoyable. And number 2, Boost and the prepaid is becoming more and more popular, and this is a terrific little phone if you're looking for something that's not necessarily a smartphone, but what's called a messaging phone. And basically those are phones that do all the social networking and the messaging. So that's it. She goes again through some of the features of the phone, which is really nice, and some of the options, so it's not just taking it out of the box and seeing what it is, but actually playing with it a little bit. Now she does, I just want to clarify, there's something on there called the volume rocker, and what that basically is, for those of you who don't know, and that's the reason why I do my videos, is to try to simplify things as much as possible. But a volume rocker is basically the volume buttons on the side, and because it's one button that when you push on top it goes this way, push on bottom, it's called a rocker. But it's basically the volume button up and down, for those of you that didn't know that. For those of you who did, you can fast forward through that, or you can rewind and fast forward, whatever you want to do. That's it. The phone's $150 from Boost, and it's available now. And then lastly, Samsung posts Galaxy Tab walkthrough video. And this is really cool, and I know we've been talking a lot about the Galaxy Tab, and there hasn't even been a US release date yet, but this is supposed to be the tablet that's supposed to really give the iPad a run for its money. In fact, one of the biggest complaints that people have said is it looks too much like an iPad. I don't know if that's a complaint or not. It's a 7-inch screen as opposed to the 9-inch screen. And Samsung is having a big event on the 16th of this month that's going, and they said they're going to announce their latest Android power device. So hopefully we may get a US release date of this real soon. But again, the cool thing is that on the website today I put a 30-second commercial, but there's a link to the Samsung Galaxy Tab website that actually goes through it, and they have tabs like on the go, design, video, download, and the download has screensavers and wallpapers, specs, accessories, and press releases. So go ahead and check those 3 videos out. I think you'll really enjoy them. Lastly, under categories under AT&T, and this is a real good news, AT&T spends over $3.5 billion on network upgrades in first half of 2010. And this is really important because obviously they are rated as the fastest 3G network, but many people, especially here in Southern California, are complaining about drop calls and things like that. And supposedly, according to the report, they spent over $1.1 billion in California alone. I don't know, they didn't say specifically where, but in California. $275 million in New York City alone, and then $200 million in the Alabama, North Carolina, and Tennessee markets, and then substantial dollars elsewhere. So they are definitely looking to upgrade their systems. I know personally in the Southern California area, a lot for a long, long time, the cell sites were still old borrowed cell sites from an earlier carrier. So they're really trying to upgrade these, obviously with the influx of all the phones they're getting, and hopefully they're trying to keep from losing a lot of customers if the iPhone ever goes to Verizon or possibly T-Mobile. So that's all I got for today. I hope you have a great day. Again, www.phonescholar.com. I will talk to you tomorrow.